Yo, what's going on, Watch the Commanders fans? I'm back with another video, and today we have two topics to talk about. We have Chase Young's fifth-year option deal coming up very soon. I think May 2nd, which is about in a week or two. Yeah, it's next week, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to talk about the Commanders potentially trading back, which I would love to trade back, but before we get into all that, make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So per John Khan, he said, when asked about the fifth-year option on Chase Young, Ron Rivera said he will wait until May 2nd to announce or decide. He didn't say if it would make sense if it's to announce a decision. Um, and yeah, I feel like we should probably decline it. But, here's why, the Commanders, I think the Commanders will accept it because the fifth year option is around 17 million, which is the cheapest the Commanders will be able to get for his services in 2024. But if you look at this, declining it would be, it wouldn't be a bad decision because declining the fifth year option gives Chase Young an opportunity to prove himself and make money as one of next year's potential key free agents. So it wouldn't be really bad for Chase Young or us because, we could always move on if he doesn't perform, how we expected him to. But unfortunately, I think that the generational, what he was hyped up to be like the next generational defensive end thingy, I feel like it has sailed. That ship has sailed, and I think he could still be a great player for us. But I don't think he's going to be like a Nick Bosa or a Micah Parsons type of. You have to stay healthy for that. He hasn't shown that he could be that type of player. So my expectations for Chase Young has went down a little bit. I feel like 7+ sacks is pretty good for me. 7+, like over that at least. I hope he could get like at least 10, but you got to stay healthy for that. You got to really stay healthy like these guys like Michael Parsons and Nick Bosa. You got to really stay healthy and put in the work. Hopefully he's putting in the work. But, I think the Commanders will ultimately end up accepting this because if you accept it, you do the cheaper route, 17 million. But if you wait till next season and, he he does well and we don't take his fifth year option, you're gonna have to franchise tag him for 19 million because either we franchise tag him or we let someone walk. I don't know who we're gonna. It's between him and Montez Sweat. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how we're gonna retain both, but I would love to retain both. But yeah, I feel like declining it will, make him realize that, this is a make or break year, like how Deron Payne's situation was. This is a make or break year. He needs to step up and perform so he can get the money that he wants. And that's ultimately what Deron Payne did. He stepped up, had an amazing season, and look at him. He's like the second highest paid defensive tackle in the league. So hopefully Chase Young can get on board with what the Commanders' plans are. But next, we're going to get into trading back. So Martin Mayhew, per John Kahn, Martin Mayhew was asked about trading trading up in the draft. So I meant to say trading up. Yeah, trading up. Said his experience has been that trading back has worked for out better for him and points to last year moving back 5 spots. So I don't think trading up this season is good. I think trading back is a lot better because trading back, I think we got, when we traded back, we was able to get Brian Robinson, we was able to get Sam Howell, we were able to get someone else too out of that. Oh, we were able to get Jahan Dotson, all those guys from trading back with the Saints. And we got all that just for the Saints to get Chris Olave. Chris Olave is a great player, but, the compensation that we got for just that pick alone, we blew it out of the water. So I don't think trading up here is an option. There's nobody really that's going to be available. There's no way we're going to trade up unless they really like one of the corners or someone else. I really don't think that we're going to trade up for any corners because they're all going in like top 10 through 15 before we even get to pick. So I don't think we're gonna trade up. I think if we trade back and draft an offensive tackle would be really nice. I've been looking at Steve Avila, and he's really stood out to me. So hopefully we could get somebody like that or Darnell Wright. Also, if we could trade back and maybe get Deontay Banks, because I think Deontay Banks can fall a little bit. So if we can just, not trade back too far, but obviously, trade in a reasonable trade back in a reasonable spot and try to get a top player available, then that would be awesome. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. What do you guys think about this? Should we trade up or trade back? Most of you guys want to trade back anyways, or just stay there and, draft Deontay Banks or get an offensive tackle. But I think if we're going to get an offensive tackle, it's going to have to be in the later bit of the first round. But something's telling me we might not do that because they are very high on Charles Leno. I don't know what they see in Charles Leno, but hopefully we can get an offensive tackle in the first round, or like I said, get Deontay Banks, or Joey Porter. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments, and yeah, enjoy your guys' Friday and peace.